We've all heard the saying, the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, but a new report is highlighting just how huge the gap has become when comparing average Canadians to our country's top CEOs. The report by the Canadian Centre for Policy Alternatives put things in perspective like this. Before noon today, Canada's highest paid CEOs earned more than the average Canadian will over the entire year. That's right, the average pay for the top 100 CEOs was a staggering $9.5 million. It's 193 times the average wage. Now, I spoke to the report's author today, who said that while he understands why CEOs are well compensated, he believes things have spiraled out of control.
I don't have any problem with the idea that somebody who's a leader of a company getting paid a lot more than the people that work for the company that he directs, or even paid extraordinarily well relative to other people. But there are limits. And I think that when you look at the system of executive compensation that we have now, I think it's really clear that the system is broken. The pay that CEOs get is not well related to the performance of the companies that they lead.
Now I hit the rainy streets today to see what people had to say about the astronomical CEO salaries that are driving this growing disparity. Check it out.
When they're getting big bonuses, people are losing their jobs. It's not fair to hardworking people that some of these guys are making all this money and getting bonuses that are written into their contracts when hardworking people are suffering.
Is that something that rubs you the wrong way, or do you think that's just the free market playing itself out?
Free market. I'm good. Yeah. It's no issues. Doesn't affect me at all.
If you were the CEO of a big company and you got a huge bonus and you knew some of your employees were struggling, would you be kind of prone to not take the bonus? Tough one, eh? I know.
Oh. I would take the bonus.
You would?
Yeah, I would take the bonus.
It's a very honest answer.
Yeah. I know, I feel bad, but let's be real.
Kind of put her on the spot there. All right, we told you earlier that the average salary of the highest paid CEO is $9.5 million. So we did some rough math, working a 40-hour work week. That works out to about $4,500 an hour. So I found out how hard I'd have to work at some average jobs to earn that kind of CEO cash. Check this out. A lot of people working for Uber these days, but to match that CEO level money, you would have to pick up around 400 fares per hour while fighting off raging cabbies. No fun. Now, there's no real numbers on how much buskers make per hour, but this hatful of change won't make it very far. I'd have to busk for the rest of my natural life without a break to make a few minutes worth of a CEO's salary. Now to my real job, a web writer. Not a bad living, but not exactly living the high life. I'd have to pound out almost 130 articles per hour. Sounds like some serious typos, carpal tunnel syndrome, and could very well lead to a shining type nervous breakdown.